kids to be able to expand visits and to come here on the weekend. That's why I come out here and meet with you every month. We talk about what's on the case plan. That's why.
Okay, we just talked about me getting the mental health evaluations, which I did. I did that. I did about 3 other mental health assessments. Nobody won't recommend no treatment. I did everything that you guys asked of me, and I still haven't even, and you still not even in agreement of giving me my children back. When I have did everything y'all have asked of me.
I talked about that we need verification of income or employment.
I don't have a job. I don't have a verification of income.
Well,
I'm an entrepreneur, and I work I'm a seasonal worker.
So what seasons do you work?
Whichever ones I want to.
Okay. When's the last season that you worked?
That's irrelevant. I had a job last, so I just stopped working at Amazon. So when I want to do it, so I just stopped working in January, and I'm in school.
Okay, what school are you going to?
St. Clair.
What are you studying there?
I don't want to talk about it.
When you say entrepreneur, is that your lemonade stand business and the catering?
Right. We went out, and then when we go out to eat, Khaleesi coming in there with pajamas on. She had on fucking pajamas. Shit you sleep in.
Okay, so you have
And I
concerns
took a
about...
picture of it.
Okay,
Can't wait to show
Do you have the picture?
her. The fuck, kids just looking out terrible. The way y'all got my kids is just terrible.
Do you have the picture? Because if there's concerns, then
I'm telling you the concerns right now.
Okay, well, I figured you took the picture to show us this documentation.
Yeah, show my lawyer.
Okay.
Kids living in terrible, horrible conditions.
Well, I know that's not true because I've gone to see where they're living. Do you have a copy of your lease with the kid's name on it? Because then we can show that to the courts if the kids could legally...
I give it a copy of to my lawyer.
You did? Or you said you could?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would work.
Give it to you for.
No, that would be great if you can provide that to your
What
lawyer.
do I need to provide that for? Why wouldn't they be on the lease?
We have to confirm that the children can legally live in the home, so that's how we confirm that.
Why wouldn't they? You took them out of here. Why wouldn't they be able to live here if you took them from here? That make sense.
But we need to have the updated dates and information, like current.
It's current because that don't even make sense. Why wouldn't they be on the lease?
You can provide that to your
I
attorney.
mean, but I took them off.
Talking about the case
But the
plan.
moment they come back, they going on. I can't provide you with something if they probably not on there. They don't live here right now.
Or something from your.
Why would they be on my lease? Are they here?
That they can live here if they're not
on
on the lease.
Why wouldn't they be able to? They my children.
Right. Well, because
this is HUD housing.
Correct.
They're going. They could just go on my lease. They're my kids.
I'm just talking to you about what's on the case plan.
I'm answering your questions.
Okay, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Like, why wouldn't they be on it? Like, that ain't even nothing to be discussed. The lease. Why wouldn't they be eligible to go on my lease? They don't have no criminal records. They 12, 11, and 5. And they're my children. I birthed them. The fuck? Why wouldn't they be? Then I'm so tired of these people harassing me. Rose, the lady you claim, she done went over to my office trying to get me taken off my lease, put on my lease so she could take me off of the lease. Like, how the fuck does that sound? So she can get custody of my kids. She went to the office, my office, and asked the manager, can she get put on my lease so she can take me off? And you think I want somebody like that to have custody of my kids? Even momentarily, even temporarily? That bitch crazy. Now, what the fuck makes you think you can go talk and go tell the lady because she trying to get custody of my kids? Like, bitch, you went over there basically trying to tell the lady that I ain't got custody of my kids. Like, that's gonna get me put out. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if I don't ever get my kids back. I can still stay here. That's not about to make me lose my housing because I don't have custody of my kids. Like, what the fuck you mean? Why would you go over there? And why is you even at children's service? Talking about you even want, bitch, you weird. You and your family, I ain't even talked to you in over 4 years. You mean to tell me you went to my office but you couldn't come and knock on my motherfucking door? Like, you feel me? What kind of fucking concern was that? Bitch, you not concerned about getting my children? How are you helping me? How are you calling that any type of help when you going to my office trying to basically get me put the fuck out so you can get custody of my kids? Where the fuck they do that at? And this lady you talk about, what about Rose? No, she's not about to, she don't even need to have nobody's motherfucking kids. Bitch, you weird. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
So has it all taken care of though? Like, are you?
Yeah, I had to call the police because that's weird to me. I'm afraid. Bitch, what do you mean? Why are you going over to my office and I haven't even seen you? That's creepy. That's like, what the fuck? Can you? I can't like.
Did she know that was your?
No, that's what I said. Who, Rose?
Yeah.
I've been staying here for 4 years, 5 years.
So you think she knew that you
Her,
lived here?
Netta stayed down, her sister stayed down the street. But my thing is, bitch, why are you even going over there? The lady had to call me like, shit, I'm concerned. The office manager called me like, I don't even know how to tell you this, Antoinette, but it's a lady came over here by the name of Rose. She was asking us if she can get put on your lease so she can take you off of the lease so she can, because she's trying to get custody of your children and this and this and that. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Why would she go? Why would she do that? And I haven't even talked to her, like, at all. Like,
So is your
and my
housing
concern
okay?
was, yes, but my concern is like, why? But the concern was that because I'm concerned because you had already told me that Rose had talked to you about, you know what I'm saying, getting custody of the children, and then to do that, then I'm like, whoa, what the fuck you doing? You feel me now? Like, oh no, that's concerning. That's a red flag. She know. It's like I told, and then I'm like, I told children's service, like, these people is crazy. Like, that should be verification right there. Like, they fucking around, not playing. These bitches is crazy. Like, I was not shitting. Like, that should be a confirmation. She had the girl one line. Them bitches is fucking with her. You bitch, you going over to the office, you all up children's service. That's for real. Y'all see it. They even calling down there doing that. Bambi told me she'd have called that motherfucker so many times. Ain't no telling who else called down that motherfucker. Why are y'all harassing me?
She said multiple people were calling?
Yes. Pam had already told me she had called. You had already told me. No, children's service. Like, they've been coming down there, you know what I'm saying, ever since children's service had my kids. Just fucking with y'all. Even on top of that, I'm like, why are y'all fucking with the people? Y'all basically trying to make it hard for me to get my kids back because y'all keep fucking with them. On top of my little attitude, you feel me? Like, no, like, quit fucking. Like, that's part of the reason why my kids gone now. Because I told them you bitches was crazy. Like, leave me the fuck alone. And why is she even contacting y'all? Bitch, I ain't even talked to you. And then you going to my housing? Bitch, what you gonna do next? I'm afraid. I don't want them. And then you telling me she want custody of my kids. I'm afraid. What the fuck she telling you?
Well, I will say we're not looking at.
No, like, that family is sick. Like, I'm sure, I know y'all see it. You cannot fucking tell me they ain't been called. I know they ain't. Because those bitches is weird like that. Like, they calling y'all, but ain't even called and checked on me. And ain't even showed up to not one court hearing. Bitch, how you concerned for my kids?
I don't know if they would be allowed to come to a court.
It don't even matter. But a motherfucker ain't even showed up and said, I'll take custody. Bitch, it was, shit, they daddies didn't even say that in the courtroom. Like, y'all just showing up just to be showing up.
Jordan's dad has reached out to us about Jordan. And, wanting to at least have visits. Like,
that's
with him.
crazy. I even recorded the manager saying that. Hell yeah, I recorded her saying that because I don't even want motherfucker to say that, oh, I'm concerned for her. She's saying that Rose went over here. That shit really happened. I recorded that too. Got her on record, and I made a police report. I'm not playing with these people. I need to get a restraining order. I need my children back, and I need to get I don't even think a restraining order gonna help keep these bitches away. These bitches is weird. And they moving weird. That's weird. Like, why are you at my office? Talking about you trying to get custody of my kids. Why the fuck is you at the office screaming that shit, bitch? What the fuck? I feel violated on top of that, like, all the way around the board, because, bitch, you shouldn't even have conversation with children's service. You shouldn't even know my kids in children's service. Who the fuck even told you that? How did you even call children's service and talk to my caseworker in the first motherfucking place? How do you even know who my caseworker is? Who the fuck did you call to even contact to even know this type of information? I just feel violated all the way around. You shouldn't even know none of my motherfucking business. The fuck? Who the fuck gave her your number?
I don't know. I think it's just amongst family. I'm not sure who specifically.
Like,
gave
you
it to
should,
her.
and you should have told her, man, I can't discuss that type of information with you.
Well, we can't give
You
out.
can't,
Like,
you can't
specific,
know.
but
She shouldn't even know nothing.
we have to.
She shouldn't have
explore
known shit.
family We have to explore.
What
family
makes you
options.
even think that was my family? How do you even know it? Cause the last name, you never seen me with that lady. That's the thing I'm talking about. How do children's service even know who the fuck my next of kin is?
We complete background checks, but also
I don't know. That lady ain't even on my background.
Well, no.
She's not even on my background. None of the motherfuckers y'all mentioned is.
But I mean, your mom.
Like, how the fuck
also
do y'all
spoke
even
to
know
us
this?
about it.
Like, I feel violated. I feel like my privacy been violated in a major way.
And I talked to you about them also when we initially got in contact with them.
No, you shouldn't even never. She shouldn't even never known nothing. She shouldn't even never been an option. How you can't even verify it. Through who? Pam? That could be a friend of a family. I don't know that fucking lady.
I talked to you about them when we initially started.
And I told you, I don't even know. That's not even an option. I don't even know her. And then to be doing that, bitch, you weird. You not my fucking family. And then to be calling down there, bitch, I don't even know you. Children's Service can't even verify through who? How can you even, just like I told the lady at the office, like, how could the fuck you even know that was my auntie?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she said, I ain't give her no information. Like, no, you can't even fucking do that. You can't just say, you can't even say, I got a case. She shouldn't even been an option. You should not been talked about. Bitch, she ain't got a case with us. I can't verify that, bitch. We ain't doing no home study. How the fuck we gonna verify this bitch on my next of kin? And she ain't even a foster parent. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Don't sit up and discuss my information or my kids. Them are fucking minors. That bitch shouldn't have never known my kids was in children's service. At least not by you. That bitch shouldn't have never got a home study, a home walk through, nothing. Bitch, I can't even verify it for real. That's what you should have told her.
We are legally obligated to explore all family.
That's not my family.
Well,
that's not my family.
You don't perceive it that way.
No, it's not my family. It's not a perceived. How can you verify that? Yeah, you never even see me with that lady.
Well, to be fair, I don't see you with anybody.
Exactly.
Here.
So yeah. So that's not my family. That's not my next of kin. That's not anything to me. And I don't appreciate how she called Children's Service, how she been talking to you, how she been all up at my office, and how I told Children's Service from the motherfucker beginning, these motherfuckers been fucking with me. And it was and I felt like I was being mocked and laughed at. And my children got taken away from me. Because I told y'all these motherfuckers was crazy. Got it on paper. How these people been stalking and harassing me.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? And motherfuckers entertaining these people. She shouldn't have never talked to you. How the fuck she even get your number? I ain't even know who the fuck my caseworker was. I don't even know your name.
Well, I tell you my name and it's on all these papers that I leave with you every week. But I don't.
That shit crazy.
I don't want to.
I don't appreciate it. And that don't make no sense.
Sit here and argue with
I'm
you
not arguing with you, bro. I'm just loud. I can't help it because I'm excited, but I'm not arguing.
Okay.
No, I'm just trying to.
I understand that it's upsetting.
Yeah, please understand because it's not an argument. But we is not arguing. If we was arguing, you would be like, girl, it'll be a for real argument. You would be like, okay, I'm out of here.
Well, I don't want to argue. I wouldn't.
I ain't arguing. I'm just loud because I get loud and I get excited because there was some shit to do to somebody. The fuck you going over there and then you calling down there and then nah, bitch, I don't even know you.
But everything's worked out. It's
I
okay.
don't know that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's alarming to me. Cause bitch, I don't know what you about to do next.
I don't know how she knew.
I don't know how she knew you either. How the fuck did she know you?
I'm sure from family.
No.
Because your mom.
Who you been around? Who do you home visit? You shouldn't even be going visit Pam. It shouldn't even be family. Cause when you came along on the case, Isaiah was 18, so you didn't even visit Pam.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, her visit with that, but court dismissed that, so it shouldn't even never been a visit over with Pam. You shouldn't even know my family. And when you came along again, they was already removed from Latrice, so you shouldn't even know my family. You shouldn't know nobody but me. Who you would be in contact with?
Well, it's part of our job to
be
involved with family. That's
Who?
what I said.
Who? Involved with who?
Family members
Who?
of the children.
Name them. Who have you been involved with?
Pam.
When?
Latrice. Anthony's.
When did you been involved with Latrice? She's been off the case in July.
About the agency in general.
Oh, on a piece of paper? You read their name?
Are you asking who I have spoken to? Or
Yeah.
Who the agency has been involved
Who
with?
you said you knew my family. You knew Rose through family. You told me that when you sat over there. Yeah. And I said, how do you know Rose anyway? Well, I know her through family and through the agency. Through what family? Because you shouldn't have never had a meeting with him. You shouldn't have never had a home visit with him. You shouldn't have never been over there because she ain't even up for discussion to have the kids. So she shouldn't have never been an option either.
No, we're not looking at her for placement.
So for what?
She visits with the kids once a month. Pam, she visits with the children once a month.
And that was dismissed.
Well, I've tried to explain to you what happened, but you don't believe what I'm saying. So
I didn't say I did not believe you, and I'm so glad.
It wasn't court ordered because the agency verbally agreed to allow her to visit with the kids. That's what happened. That's why it was dismissed in court.
So you can't verbally agree to my kids coming over to a weekend visit, but we already about to go to court.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have a court hearing. We'll talk about it in court. The court makes the ultimate decision. If the court would like the kids,
I would like for them to come on home because this is bullshit. They stink. They ain't even getting properly taken care of. They eat beans and rice, hair nappy. They showing up at visitation and all you can eat. We ain't even visiting at the agency anymore. Like I'm afraid for that because I don't even trust that no more.
It's really tough.
Because then y'all said at the last court hearing that I wasn't even visiting my kids, and it could very well look like that because we haven't had no visits at the agency. We've been at every all you can eat place, and we've been at every motherfucking.
You've been very consistent.
At Scene 75, we've been everywhere. Me and my kids, so we ain't even been at the agency. So it probably very well could look like I haven't been visiting my kids.
No, you've been, and we have documentation. You text me.
Yeah.
Correct? So that would be your documentation.
Because I don't want that.
No, because you have the documentation. That's
I
what we
don't
have.
Trust that.
You text me every week to confirm, so that would be your proof of documentation, is the text that you send me, which is what we arranged.
Yeah, I would prefer my kids to just come on home, because I'm sorry.
I know.
It'll be a lot more easier for the dog. What?
Your kids.
All 5 of them.
Your kids want to come home too.
Don't nobody want to be live like that.
You're
house
right.
to house. And then she got all them kids over there. And they told me it's 11 kids at the motherfucking house. Oh, man. There ain't nothing wrong with you, damn. That lady got enough. She need a load taken off of her. I understand that's probably her income, but that's a lot of motherfucking kids. She need a load.
Well,
I need my kids. Give my kids back. My kids ain't gonna never be a burden on no motherfucking body, because I'm willing to take mine. I don't want mine to be no burden. She ain't got to worry about feeding mine. Y'all, give my motherfucking kids. Y'all ain't got to worry about them placing them nowhere. Place them motherfuckers right here. Place them at home. That's where you can place them. And it ain't hard. You got to look no further. How y'all keep saying it's hard to find them somewhere in Montgomery County? No, it ain't. They got a home. You missed this one. You missed this motherfucking spot.
I understand why you feel that way.
You do got somewhere to place them in Montgomery County. Right at their motherfucking house. 3800 Nicholas Road. It's somewhere to place them. Don't say that. Y'all ain't got nowhere to place them. Yes, y'all do. You can place them right here. Right with me. Right at home with their mama. Talking about they in Troy, we couldn't find nothing in Montgomery County. Shit, I reside here. How come you can't give me my motherfucking kids? Talking about they all the way in Troy. Nah, give me my kids. That's what I want. I'm cool on all this. Motherfuckers calling at children's service, all at my office, all kind of shit going on. Police he showing up with motherfucking pajamas on, gray and nappy headed, musty. Police he smell like she been sleeping in the barn. The fuck? Just showing up. She's listen, with a dress on with no sleeves with some cowboy boots on. A size with my size with a shoe on this motherfucking lawn. I can't deal with it. 5 years old.
I bet it's really a difficult situation.
It is
To see
your fucking kids like that when you know damn well It's like they took my, it's like y'all took my kids and placed them in a fucked up situation worse than what they left. They was better off staying at home. That's what every time I see them, that's what I think. Like they was just better off at home. Look at them. They can't tell me that the motherfucker that they even care about them. Y'all don't give a fuck about them kids. All y'all give a fuck about is you get paid. You don't give a fuck about them children for real.
That's not true.
It is. Y'all do this a job to you. And that's it, and that's all it's gonna ever be to you. You ain't got no feelings, you probably ain't even got a motherfucking heart for real for these motherfucking kids. Cause the conditions you probably see my motherfucking kids in, that shit should be heartbreaking. Like I'm gonna get this lady her motherfucking kids, man, because shit, they could be better off at home. I'd rather motherfucker to deal with a motherfucker they say mental. Cause hell, I wasn't fucking with them like that. Like I ain't neglect them, I didn't abuse them. I wasn't damn near having them out here looking like that.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't. The court ordered
that's
the
fucked
children
up.
be removed.
I'll be like, damn, this shit crazy.
We asked for protective supervision. The court ordered for the children to be removed. And it's the court who would determine the kids are returned.
That's crazy. You
can
need to tell them y'all you found somewhere for them in Montgomery County and give them my address.
Well, that's what your attorney will be doing.
No, that's what y'all need to be telling them because y'all the ones saying y'all ain't got nobody in Montgomery County.
Let them know that the children want to return home and that you want them to return home. And we will let them know that you've been consistently attending visits because you have been, and you have that documentation of all the texts confirming the visits, which has been the plan.
That ain't the concern. The concern was the mental health assessments. That's what they be talking about. And that evaluation. Correct. That was the concern. It's not, no, we ain't going to court talking about no visitation. We going there talking about that mental health that I did. And how did that go?
Well, and that's been the ongoing issue. That's what Ione and I
let's talk about that.
Is that because they can only go off of what is presented to them. And we talked about this last time, that they're not being given accurate information. I know that you don't want to go back into your history and talk about
what's
your
not
past.
Accurate information.
The information that the assessor is being given about your
history. How do you know they're not being accurate? How do you know it's not accurate? The fuck?
Well, that's what Ione talked to you about the last time she was
How was
here.
it? She didn't say that. She did not say that there was no inaccurate. She said you need to be filing for her to get her kids back. That's what she said. That reunification or however you said. That's what she said. She did not say nothing about was no inaccurate.
Because she talked about the records that she looked back on in terms of your history.
She didn't talk about nothing was inaccurate. That's not what the discuss. That's not anything. That's far from what she said. She wasn't even in that conversation.
And like I said, I don't want to argue with you.
I'm not arguing. That's not what she said.
What we talked about at the last visit.
She said she looked on my history and it was nothing back there. Everything she saw was with Latrice. That's what she said. So what did you get the report back on that evaluation I did?
Well, that's what we
Because
talked about, is
they
that it
can't
said-
tell me that it was inaccurate. I gave him all the correct. I
He
gave
said-
him all the right information. He's fucking lying.
He said that he didn't get enough information to be
So
able
now
to
it ain't enough
diagnose
information. So
everything.
what? So did you make another appointment, or do I gotta make one?
Well, that's something that, because it said wait 3 to 6 months, so
Oh
we've
nah.
been waiting because
I
the
ain't about to do
evaluation
no
said
another one.
in
I done
another
already
3 to
did
6
3
months.
of them, and that was the 4th one. And that was within 6 motherfucking months, and you only allowed to do one once a year. That ain't doing all that. I done already
Because
did
it's a
all
cost
that.
that we would have to cover.
Exactly. I can't afford it.
So I will see if we've hit the 3-month mark. I cannot
I
remember.
already did all that.
But he said
That's basically damn near like treatment. I already did all that.
I mean,
I don't need to be. I don't
you
need
can
to
engage
talk.
in therapy services
I don't
outside
want no
of.
damn therapy.
Okay.
I've already discussed it. That's not even recommended. They didn't recommend no treatment.
He
Treatment is not even recommended. Nobody recommended any
He
treatment.
said he didn't have enough information
He didn't recommend any
to
treatment.
make a recommendation.
I was there for damn near 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck he ain't have enough information?
Mm-hmm. That's what.
That wasn't no
report said.
hour session.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't talk to me for no hour. We talked for hours.
Mm-hmm.
So if he didn't get no correct information, you need to be recommending me to some motherfucking body else.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I already don't want to go back.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to be finding somebody else. Cause I don't want to go back to him then. Cause if you can't get enough information within the hours I talk to you, something ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ever go back to you. Mm-mm. And it ain't gonna never be accurate. Cause something wrong with him. He need help. The fuck you mean? How I sit there for 5 to 8 motherfucking hours and you ain't getting nothing out of it? What the fuck you looking for? I answered every question. I even did a questionnaire, a 2-hour questionnaire on top of it. So what did he get from the questionnaire and from him and from me sitting there talking for him for 3 more hours? We even talked about the food trailer and everything. He said he can't wait to go eat at the motherfucker. So what you mean he didn't get no good accurate information? Talk, laugh, joked, and everything. So I'm confused.
Sure. Well, and another part of it is that the self-report was very different from the referral information from the agency in regards to why we got involved.
And they had all that information.
What information?
Whatever you gave it to them. You had to
said
give
'cause
them something.
There was a discrepancy
Where?
between the self-report and the information.
So what
in
did you
our
not?
report.
Did you not give them something?
No, based on the information he gathered from you and
And
the
from
information
y'all.
he gathered from us, that there was a discrepancy because the other information that we reported shows concerns of mental health, but the information that you reported, you don't have any concerns about your mental health.
He don't
And
have
so-
no concerns. Only y'all do. That's
No.
what you saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You said because the report you gave him showed y'all concerns,
Correct.
but the report he got don't show no concern.
No, the report he got from you because you
Didn't show any
reported
concern.
no mental health.
Oh, okay.
That's what
So
I
I
mean.
reported
Your
no mental
self-report.
health to him.
And
But-
then we
but
reported
y'all
concern.
did.
So
Okay.
because of that
Did it right.
discrepancy,
Okay.
so that is why he
Yeah. That was
recommended
good.
to wait another 3 to 6 months. And but I have to see what the time frame was and
That
if we're
was a
able
good
to
one.
pay for another one. So I mean that's the information that we have to present to the court, and the court will make a decision based on what we have.
And I never even mentioned anything of it to you, so that's not even your concern. Whatever. What report did you give them?
It was our referral information about why we got involved.
Okay, so have I ever mentioned anything to you besides I want my children back? So what was on the report?
It's I didn't write the report.
What was on it?
Like
you don't
the
even
referral,
know.
why
What
the
was
children
it?
were
Why was
removed.
they? Why were
That's
they
what's
removed?
on the case plan.
Why were they removed?
The court ordered for the children to be removed after what happened at the court hearing and things that you were discussing. And I've tried to talk to you about it before and you didn't want to talk about it, and that's fine. I was not going to push it. If it was something you didn't want to talk about, we weren't going to talk about it.
And what was that?
I know there was that you were reporting concerns of like the government, tracking you and
I
trying
never
to get
told
involved
you
with
that.
your family.
I
Well,
never
this is what's in
told
the
you any of
report.
that.
Correct,
That's
because
what you read.
I was not the caseworker at that
Right.
time.
Because I never told you any of that.
Correct.
I never
And
said
I've never
any
told
of
the
those
court
things.
that you have ever said that to me. But that's why we just wanted to get an accurate
I never
assessment
said
to
nothing
see
about
what
the
happened
government
then.
following me. I said these bitches was following me and harassing me. That's what I said. And now that's confirmed. That's why I said that should be confirmation. I've never said the government was following me. I said Pam and her family is harassing me.
What was said at that court?
That was never said at court.
Reports of
That was never said at court.
King Abdul.
That was never said at court about no government following me.
Okay, like I said, I don't want to argue with you.
I know it wasn't. I was there. You wasn't present. You reading the paper. You wasn't even there.
I was not there. That is correct.
So nah, that one never stated. And I've never stated anything like that to you. At no meeting that I ever sat with you and said anything to that. I talked about how my kids look, how they look fucked up since they've been in the custody of Montgomery County Children's Service. I talked about how my kids been going home to home. How y'all placed my kids with a girl that was on a road trip. How the fuck she just come up here and get somebody's kids? And that's Latrice Jones. I talked about how these motherfuckers keep harassing me. The fuck?
Yeah, I have never reported to the
Like,
court
no,
that
I
you said
never said anything like that about no government following me. What the fuck? I never said that.
Talk with your attorney about it.
And that ain't on no report. Damn sure ain't. Nope. And what else was on it? What else is your concern? What else is y'all concern? Because we is yet to talk about that. And we've been damn near about to go to court again. And my kids been gone almost a damn near year. They been gone for a year now.
Income.
And y'all still talk about and I did 3, 4, 5 mental health assessments and an evaluation. And we still ain't, and motherfuckers still ain't talking about getting me my reunification. You still ain't even mentioned that. You talking about going in court, talking about a visitation. I'm talking about getting my kids.
No, I mentioned visitation because that's a part of the
It don't even need to be talked about. All it need to be talked about is me getting my children back. Fuck all that. That ain't even up for discussion. We need to be talking about what have I done and what need to be done to get my children back. Anything else is irrelevant. For real, for real.
Well, no, but it is relevant because it's a part of your case plan.
It's
so
really not.
Why I talk about it.
It's really not.
Do you have an email address? I can email the case plan to you. So you have all the information.
I'm about to. Are we done here? Because I'm about to. I got let's get back here and get nowhere. I've been here for too long now. I'm ready for you to go.
Okay. Can we do a quick walkthrough of the home so that I can present that to court if they ask about sending the kids home or having weekend visits that we've seen the home?
Y'all seen this? You walked through here 5 times. It ain't nothing changed. The furniture's still in the same spot. Ain't nothing changed. It's still the same
So
way.
allow me to
Ain't
walk
nobody
through
in this
or no?
motherfucker like that. Come on, walk through. I'm
Can we
rebuking
start
everything.
in the kitchen? I just need to see running water over there. Thank you. Thank you.
Where you trying to go? Go ahead.
I'll follow you.
No, go.
It's your home. I want you to give it
Because
to
I
her.
don't want you walking behind me.
Okay, these are the kids' bedrooms. See that? 2 bedrooms. Is that a bathroom in there?
Mhm.
Can I see that it's working, please? Just need to see running water in the sink. Thank you. And the toilet flushes.
Oh, we could get flush. I mean, it's water. If I turn the water on, then the toilet flush.
Well, it doesn't mean the toilet is working. Just means you got water. All right.
That what makes the toilet.